So what does facial aging and Athré have in common? Hi, I'm Raghu Athré. I'm a double board certified facial plastic surgeon in Houston, Texas. When I try to explain facial aging to patients and what happens in a facelift, I use the train example to kind of make sense of this. So if we can imagine a train as it's going through different train stations, this is exactly what happens in facial aging. So as we all age, we end up kind of behaving like the train. Now, the speed of the train going through these different train stations is kind of is based on things like genetic factors, ethnicity, sun exposure, nutritional factors, whether you smoke or not. So, for example, we all know that smokers age quicker than non-smokers. So if you smoke, it's kind of like the train's moving really fast from station to station. If you're healthy and you do all the right things that you're supposed to do, that train ends up moving slowly. Now, one of the infallible truths or things that you can't do anything about is you cannot stop the train, okay? So when I do a facelift on a person, I'm not stopping the train. So what I'm actually doing is picking you up from one train station, putting you in reverse, dropping you off at a different train station that maybe 15 or 20 years ago in the past. Now, from that point, you will continue to age. Now, there are a few things that we can do to try and slow that process down. So, for example, if you were a huge sun exposure, tanning bed, all that kind of stuff, and I pick you up from one train station, drop you off at a different train station, I'm probably going to talk to you about skincare, and I'm going to talk to you about stopping sun exposure, sunscreen, all this kinds of stuff, which may help slow down the train. But no matter what I do, I can't stop the train. So let's take, for example, a 60-year-old woman, okay? So she's gone through 60 train stations, okay? So if I do a facial rejuvenation procedure and make her look 40, for example, or 35, what I'm doing is I'm actually picking her up and dropping her off at a train station that is 20 or 25 years previously. I don't want to change the patient. I don't want to change what she looks like. I want to make her look like herself, except refresh. Now, then she starts aging from that point. So when she's 70, she may look 45 or 50. Okay, so she continues to age, but she starts from the train station that I dropped her off at. So I hope this makes sense when we think about how people age, the rate at which they age, and all these types of various things. The main summation point is I can't stop the train. We all wish we could, but we can't. But what we can do is we can pick somebody up, drop them off at an earlier train station, and there are certain things that we can do to slow how fast that train goes. Those kinds of things are minimizing sun exposure, good nutrition, good hydration, good skincare. And we'll cover some of these factors in another lecture. I hope this has helped. So if you have any questions, always, please look us up, give us a DM, email us, any way you want to get a hold of us. But if you really like this video and you found this information helpful, then go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that you get notified when there's new videos out there that you can take a look at. Thanks so much for being a part of our station.